Jackson Radio Show.
Worst ever for Hollywood. Welcome back, everybody. Kevin Jackson here. Worst for Hollywood. Suffering the worst domestic March downturns in its recent history, according to the latest ComScore box office figures. Can't say I feel bad about this. Can't say I'm apologetic on behalf of Hollywood. Quite the contrary. Au contraire, Hollywood. You get what you deserve. Good for you. Wow. Terrible figures. They say by Sunday, the month's total box office intake was approximately $722.5 million, a 27% fall compared to the same time last year. With releases such as Pacific Rim Uprising and Tomb Raider failing to bring in audiences relative to their large budgets. Also, anybody want to take a guess as to what movie propped up Hollywood? I'll give you a hint. It's got black in it. Black Panther generated $200 million this month alone, is becoming the highest grossing superhero film in history. And from one of my buddies went to see it, Chris, he says, Kevin, it's an amazing film. He goes, I really enjoyed it. He goes, I hate all the Hollywood hype. He goes, you don't get all the blaxploitation crap they put in there, even though I saw a trailer of what the guy did with the for example, the black, the green, and the red coloring, for the motherland and the various flags of black, black power movement, whatever you want to call it. If different flags in Africa have lots of black, red, and white, green rather, in it. So it has all this symbolism, but he says, very entertaining film, worth seeing. And I said, you know what? I'll catch it when it gets to video or when it's on TV. It won't take long. But $200 million of that came from one film. Highest grossing superhero film in history had to save Hollywood, who, by the way, still had a 27% fall compared to the same period last year. Hey, Hollywood, are you there? Is this thing on? Hollywood, are you paying attention? Because here's the deal. We're not. Oh, yeah. Hallelujah. Kevin Jackson's who you're listening to, folks. This is the Kevin Jackson Show, KJRadio.com. And I'm going to tell you something. Every time these guys buck the system, think they can beat us at our own game, we kick their butt. Roseanne debuted her reunion show. Reunion, she's back now on TV with her TV show, her sitcom. 20 years later, kids grown up. And she does a tribute to Donald Trump, argues with her lefty sister, who probably is a lefty in real life. Suzanne isn't. And she has blockbuster ratings, 18 million viewers. I don't know how that compares to other people, or other shows, but probably pretty good. I bet you Jimmy, what's his face? Not Jimmy Kimmel. I bet he'd love to have 18 million people watching him. Because Lord knows he's not getting that many. So Roseanne gets that many folks watching her show, gets a tweet from the president, a call from the president saying congratulations. And you know why she got it? Because she was pro-Donald Trump. Yeah, they can take Tim Allen's show off of TV. It was the highest rated show on CBS or whatever it was on, and they took it off anyway. And you would think Hollywood would get the lesson and say, look, I'm tired of alienating well over half of our population. Because I can tell you this, God is my witness. I haven't seen a film. I can't remember the last time I went to the movies to see a film. Can't remember. If it weren't for cable and the occasional me having to make fun of these Hollywood shows, I wouldn't even know what movies are out. And most of us, we don't even care. Do you know who won Best Picture 3 years ago? Because I don't. I don't think most of you do. Unless you're a movie fanatic, you're into it, I don't think you know. And more importantly, I don't think you care. $722.5 million, a 27% fall. Hey, look, here's what I do want to tell you. On September the 7th, Bleeding Blue comes out. That's my movie. I want us to show Hollywood that we can make a film that the conservative people want to see, and they will go to the box office and see it. I want to do a save the date. September the 7th. Save the date. It's not going to be all over the place. You may have to drive a little bit to get to it, but I hope you will. I wish I had the budget to open it up all over the country. Black Panther saving Hollywood. Here's what they go on to say. Nevertheless, the revenue makes grim viewing for the industry compared with 2017, where in the same period the industry grossed $997.3 million and $1.2 billion through the entire month, driven by successes such as Beauty and the Beast, Logan, The Boss Baby, The Hollywood Reporter noted. So it took 3 movies to do that. And I'm not sure where I saw Boss Baby, but I did see that. I thought it was like a rental or something like that. But long story short, I do remember seeing it, but I'm almost positive it was on cable or something else. But I do remember that. I didn't see Beauty and the Beast. I didn't see Logan at the theater. I saw it on cable, or my whatever they call it. Yeah, cable. So they say the last hope for box office bounce back lies with Steven Spielberg's $175 million science fiction film Ready Player One, which opens on Thursday. They need something. Unbelievable. And so they go on to say this: a reliance on one title, namely Black Panther, to do the heavy lifting, while a host of newcomers over the past few weeks have faltered to one degree or another, has resulted in a deficit situation that will take some time to reverse. This is a guy by the name of Paul, how do you say this guy's name? Durgarabian of ComScore. He says, what should have been March Madness in the wake of the massive performance by Black Panther turned to box office sadness. So in other words, Black Panther dragged people to the theater where they got to see all the trailers and they got to see all the different things that are coming out that's already still out. It was coming off of the different award shows like Water. What's that one that won Best Picture? Something like Water Monster or whatever. All these things happening, and it couldn't drag. It was kind of like Black Panther was Barack Obama, and it couldn't drag Hillary Clinton's big old buttocks over the finish line. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's kind of the way I look at it. Couldn't do it. Box office sadness. You know what that translates to? Let me explain to you people, because you ain't paying attention. Hey, you, stop passing notes. Stop passing notes. Hush up over there. See, I'm the teacher telling you what to do. I'm the professor about to kick some people out of class. Let me tell you what this means. This means Hollywood isn't commanding your attention the way it did in the past. No, it is not. This means the Hollywood people who believe that they know exactly how to predict you and get you into the box office have failed. And what it also means, bigger picture wise, is leftism is failing. Yeah, if you want to, this is a sign, people, that you have become much more discerning with your dollar. Ask Target, ask Starbucks, ask the NFL. Do you think the NFL is going to have a stellar year this year? Come on, baby. Give it to me. I can take it. 844-551-8255 if you want to give me your opinion on these things. Hollywood is suffering. The leftist movement is suffering. Leftism, progressivism, whatever you want to call it, is suffering, and rightfully so, because it is imploding on itself.
This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.